Welcome back to Getting Her to Say I Do, my video dating vlog as I journey through the process of getting healthy and whole and loving myself and figuring out who I am and finding someone that I like enough to pursue in a relationship and then engaging them and getting married. So, it's been a phenomenal week. I finished school, I graduated, I was ordained. It's a great, phenomenal time. It's great. I got to take a picture with this beautiful, beautiful woman. Absolutely gorgeous. Um, yeah, so, yeah, that was it. I went to Tulsa last weekend because the graduation was in Owasso. It was right down the street. So I went to Tulsa and I saw Greenwood and it was so dope. I left late. It was crazy because my pants, they fit, but I wanted them tighter. So I tried to hem them up myself because I didn't think about any of this stuff until the day before or a couple days before, which it was too late to get them hemmed up and altered. So I tried to do it myself, and I thought I did a pretty good job until I put them on. Awful, terrible. So I had to unstitch them in the bathroom. It was bad. But, yeah, so I left my house late because I was trying to do that, wasted 2 hours of my morning for no reason. And so I got to Tulsa and I went to this historic site. I'm going to go to the um, cultural center and go around and see everything, figure out how everything is going and stuff, and just trying to get some insight onto black culture and art and the arts and just understand our heritage and just what was actually there and see what greatness is. I was so inspired when I got there. Like when I left, I was like, I think I might could live here. I think I could definitely come back and visit this place. It was cool. So they had this big cultural center and we got over there or I got over there and it was closed. Said, we're not open to the public. We're not doing this. And I was like, what in the world? All the other museums is open. But it was closed. So I didn't get to go in and see and get the tour and stuff. And so there was this big giant mural and it said Greenwood, Black Wall Street. And I was like, cool, but how do I take a picture? I've been getting really good at taking pictures by myself. I put it up, put the camera up on something. I got a new phone, so that helps. And I'll take a picture. I'll go stand up to the side and take a picture. And so I was going to put it on the back of my car and do it, but I saw this lady and she was taking pictures. And I was like, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. So I went over and was like, hey, you want me to take pictures for you? And she was like, yeah, do you want me to take pictures for you? And she like understands art and angles and stuff, and she takes really good pictures. Me, it like a 5-year-old took her pictures, but she was happy with it. And so then I was like, hey, I got about an hour to spare. You want to hang out? Because I don't know anything about this place. And she was like, yeah. We'll call her New York because she is from New York. And it was super dope, definitely vibing, hanging out, very, very attractive woman. And so we walked around and we went to this place called the living room of Black Wall Street. And then we got in there. Place was so dope. If y'all ever seen Atlanta, the TV show with Paperboy, the dude in there looked just like that black dude on there. The dude off of Get Out, that black dude, the thin one, the tall thin one with the goatee. Yeah, he looked just like that dude. And I think his name was Duke. Yeah, dude was cool. And he understood it all. He was explaining. It had some dope artwork and stuff. I was just like, man, this is dope. And we was like taking pictures. They had like this little DJ booth and playing and stuff. It was so dope. And her and I was vibing. Duke and I was vibing. Duke and her was vibing. It was so cool. And I was just like, man, I love it here. Like I feel inspired here. I like it here. And so we hung out there and took some pictures. I had to get out and take off and get to my ordination, which was dope. Like, I was like, man, this is dope. And it was crazy because I felt like she was feeling me. And I was like, okay. Because I've been in the house. I've been away for a while, so I haven't heard. People have looked at me, obviously, because, I wear my muscle shirts, and I got this hair, and I got nice skin and a nice beard. I'm attractive. And people look at me, but I'm never, people hardly ever say anything. You just see them look. And so for me, for her to be interested in me, for me, I was like, hey, I like that. And so we exchanged numbers and stuff. But I was also kind of nervous because I'm still in this season of singleness and I'm still not pursuing or entering into relationships, not even friendships. And I didn't want to lead her on. And I didn't want to create this sense of, this might happen or this is going to happen. Um, so that was kind of, but it also made me feel really good to know that somebody desired me or wanted me. Because, like in this moment of singleness, I know that God wants and desires me. I was playing basketball and they couldn't guard me. I know that God desires me, and that's wonderful and amazing, and that should be enough. But as a human, like, it's nice to be attractive. It's nice to be desired or to be wanted. So that was definitely awesome and definitely helped me out a lot. So we did that, get to graduation, and it was super dope. And I kind of hurt my feelings hurt a little bit because I told my family, like, hey, you guys don't have to come because this is 2 hours away and I don't like going to graduations and stuff. But they said that they were going to come and they didn't come. And I was like, oh, all right, cool. So that kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, but I just kind of was like, yeah, whatever. Dealt with it and stuff because it wasn't really that serious. I didn't know how great, like how big the moment was until like a couple days before. So I didn't communicate to anyone or whatever. So, but I don't have no hard feelings. I'm okay. But I was gonna say there's this girl. I really, really like this girl. Like, this is bad because I'm not supposed to like anyone or be whatever. Like, I'm not supposed to. And for some reason or other, I upset her. I upset her. And I realize now that like my age and like older, like about 30, 28, 29, 30, 31, we are adults. Like, we're set. Like, we know where we at, what we like, what we don't like, what we like. We kind of have a good understanding. Like, the person that we are, that's probably the person that we're going to be. Take it or leave it. And so she is very capable of just being direct. And I love that because I'm very direct also. You don't have to guess or wonder what's thinking. So I did something that upset her. And she said, I am trying. I said, you're extremely patient. And she said, I'm patient because I'm trying not to hurt you. And like, I could have taken that a million different ways. But literally, I think I fell in love. I think I fell in love with her when she made that statement. And this is why. I struggle with abandonment. So, like, you can say whatever you want, you can do whatever you want, you can act however you want. I'm going to be all right. Take it, it's life, get over it. But I struggle with people leaving. So if you cuss me out, cool. We'll talk about it, move on. You cheat on me, we'll talk about it, discuss it, move on. If you steal from me, yeah, it's bad. So I will do anything to keep a person around, even though it's not healthy for, like, that environment is not healthy, as long as they don't leave. So when she said, I'm trying not to hurt you, I saw, I'm probably reading into this because that's what you do. I do. Someone who cared about my heart. And I literally was speechless. I could not say anything. I didn't respond. I never even responded, and I did not know how to handle that. Because I don't think that I've ever heard someone say that in that context. And she probably was just saying, like, hey, stop being stupid. That's probably what she meant. But literally, I heard someone say, I care about your feelings and I'm doing my best not to hurt you. And that just amazed me. And I did not know how to respond because that's so attractive. Like, I was just in awe. And so, yeah. Yeah. That's it. So today I had planned to go to the museum, the botanical gardens, or the osteology gym, or the Omniplex. I didn't make it to none of them, but I did get a new battery for my El Camino, and I went out there and started it up, and it was purring. So we are back in business with the Elko. About to get it up and moving and have it pushing. Skirt. I've almost paid off my car. Got a couple more months of that, and it'll be paid off, and then I can invest in getting it, fine-tuned, and then invest in getting my El Camino clean and clear and good and I'll be good. Then I can start traveling. I'm thinking about taking vacation, maybe to Tulsa. See that young lady who is a friend. She's a friend, and I'm looking forward to that. But also, it's amazing because that girl that I was super interested in, I'm not supposed to be dating and pursuing a relationship, so I finally asked. Yeah, it's amazing how when you're not supposed to do stuff and you do it anyways, you find yourself getting hurt. So we'll talk about this another time, but nah, wasn't good. I'm not a happy camper tonight. And yeah, so I'm gonna go back in my hole for these next 2 months of singleness that I have, so that I don't attempt to pursue any relationships that I don't need to be pursuing. Oh, I went and played basketball downtown today in Oklahoma City. Cooking them. We starting up this men's league, and I think it starts in like 2 weeks. So that'll be awesome too. I think that's it. Yeah, that's a rundown on the past couple weeks of my life. You guys are awesome. And I'll talk to you guys later. Love you. God bless. I'm not happy. Have a good night.